next book on my TBR list is The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry by Rachel Joyce. Rachel Joyce. Yeah.
So I'm trying to get through, I'm very busy at the moment, but I'm trying to get through a book that I bought because the title is the weirdest thing ever. It's called Dead Babies and Seaside Towns. Sure. So I'm like a tiny bit of the way through that, and it's so bizarre so far, but I really want to keep going with it because it's just mad and weird, a bit weird.
I haven't read all the Harry Potter books, I know, suicide to mention that. Also, I haven't read any of the Hunger Games books. Guilty of high treason against novelists, so I will do that.
The Girl on the Train, because I got it for free at this event, and I like free stuff.
Second book in the series, The Uglies. I read the first one, it was pretty good, so I can't wait to read the second.
I think probably Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. I've heard about that enough times from friends that I feel like I should read it.
Vagina by Naomi Wolf, because me and my friends Lena Norms and Lucy Moon have this online book club called the Banging Book Club, and we read books about sex each month, and May's book is Vagina by Naomi Wolf.
A book called Into the Woods, and I can't remember who wrote it, but it's a non-fiction book about how narratives are created and how screenplays and novels work. So it's basically this guy who's tried to look for common principles across all stories. It looks very interesting, but it's been on my pile for a while.
It's called Double Down. It's a book about the 2012 American elections. And the reason I was going to read it now, but everything's a bit tense around the current elections and I'm scared. So I thought I'll put it off until everything's died down a bit. I'm sure it'll be fine, probably.
The Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton, which is like a fantasy book set in a desert about a girl who wants to escape.
The Mad Ship by Robin Hobb, which is the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy. Robin Hobb writes a lot of books. It's like high fantasy novels. They're all rather huge, but they're all very fantastic.
So the next book on my TBR list is The Square Root of Summer by Harriet Ruter Hapgood, and it's a beautiful contemporary story, and I'm just obsessed with it. Like, I just really want to read it. So that's coming out in May, and I can't wait.